Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. And I'm here to talk a little bit more about social media. Now, several months back, I did a video on social media and why we're staying on YouTube. That still stands. And if you're interested in more about that, I'll go ahead and put that link down below so you can watch that video. However, I do have some updates in regards to that and some reminders I want to give you as to where is the best place to contact us. I am no longer on Facebook. Now, my Facebook pages are still open, and as is my profile, but I'm not there. In fact, I've deleted all Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter applications from my tablet and from my, well, a couple of those I never even had on my tablet, and from my phone. So I don't get any notifications. I don't go to Facebook, and Twitter and Instagram have been shut down entirely. And Facebook is still open for several reasons. I really want to shut it down, but I kind of have to leave it open for a couple of reasons. One is in regards to groups. You cannot just delete groups. You have to go through and delete each person one at a time and yourself last in order to delete a group. So to make it easy on myself, I archived them and set them as private. And I haven't yet figured out how to get rid of my pages. I don't know how to get rid of them yet. I don't know if there's any way. And then I decided it might be best to leave them open in case something happens and I need to make an announcement at as many different places as I can to make sure everybody sees it. So that's one reason why they're open. And also because Patrick, though he doesn't have his own Facebook account, but he really likes to look on Facebook Market to see if he can find local deals, which is how we found the shipping container that we have, and a few other great deals that we got, such as the greenhouse and a few other things. And he talks about that there. So he's the only one that gets on Facebook, but that's only for that. That's the only reason why. And sometimes he'll say, do you know you have these messages in here? And I said, no, because I'm not on Facebook, but I keep telling people I'm not there and they still keep messaging me there. So please send any of your correspondence to raincountryhomestead@gmail.com. Now, we do get snail mail, and that address is also in our description box down below, but we don't get down to the post office very often. So it's best to contact us directly through email if you want a quicker reply, especially to any questions. And I don't have time to write letters back. So even if you do write me a letter and you need a response, please send me your email so I can do it that way. Even though I do have a MeWe group page, which you can find a link to that down below. One of the reasons I've got rid of all my other social media is I just don't have time to keep up on it all. That's one of the major reasons why. But I figured I still would be good to have one spot somewhere where I can combine everything, like the different Facebook pages and groups that I had over there, to one place. And that's where I chose to do it, was MeWe. But even though I post there occasionally, I don't get a lot of my messages because I don't have time to check them. I don't get notifications for most of them. And sometimes on occasion, if I have a few minutes, I might scroll through the MeWe group page to see if there's anything in there I need to take care of. But most of the time, I just don't have time. So if you're trying to ask me a question, again, the number one best place to do that is email. As far as alternative video hosting sites, I do still plan to stay on YouTube for as long as I can, as long as I am able, because when it really comes right down to it, YouTube is still the best platform to reach the most amount of people and to also earn an income. But because of the many things I've seen happening to other channels, and just recently I've seen another new change when I go to upload a video, where it's like you have to, and those of you who have channels know what I'm talking about. It's like, if you're going to monetize, you have to make sure that you abide by all these rules, and you got to check all this stuff. And now they got a new thing you got to check to verify that yes, you believe that your video is indeed ad friendly, blah blah blah. And they just keep adding these new steps, and I'm concerned that there's going to come a point that, just like with some other channels and Facebook profiles, like my brother had his Facebook profile shut down for no good reason, just shut down. He'd had it for years and years. And so he had to set up a whole new Facebook profile. So it's ridiculous. And I've heard this happening to several people. And that's another one of the reasons why I pulled away from there. Even though I've already had a Brighteon and a BitChute and some other, I think it was Vimeo, another video hosting site set up for a couple of them for years, just in case. I've never used them. I've never uploaded anything to them. But I decided to get more serious, and I noticed a lot of people really like Rumble and seem to be pretty happy with how that's set up. Now, please do not throw any more video hosting sites at me. I cannot do them all. I decided I will go ahead and pick two. Probably Rumble will be the one, if, only if, I have to leave YouTube. Rumble will probably be the one I'll focus most on. Even though I have Brighteon and I have BitChute, I'm thinking it's unlikely I'll use either one of those. So if I go, because I've been kind of looking at the different ones again and seeing, okay, which one's going to be best, because I don't want to keep up on several different ones. That's one of the reasons why I haven't uploaded anything to any of them, because everything is a new learning curve and I just do not have the time for all that. But I decided it would be wise to go ahead and set up a Rumble account. And what I'm going to try to do, hopefully by the time this video comes out, is just make basically a sample video to put up on at least Rumble and maybe also BitChute. I will try to make sure I get the links down below and just bookmark them, so in case you come in here someday, you come to YouTube and I'm not here, you can't find my channel, at least you'll know where to find me. And if that happens, that might be one of those rare moments. I will go back to Facebook and try to put an announcement on the page as well. Since it is still open, I might end up utilizing it that way. But if I don't, because I forget or whatever, because I'm never on Facebook, you can either check MeWe. That'll definitely be a place I'll make an announcement. But also go check at least on Rumble and or on BitChute to see if I am starting to upload videos there. Again, that's only going to happen, other than maybe a sample video, if something happens here. But until then, I'm going to stay right here. I'm not going to diversify and start spreading my videos out all the way across a bunch of different platforms. I do not have time for that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm only going to do that if I have to. Okay, well, I hope you found this video helpful, and please share it with others that you know follow us and would like to know where to find us if and when that time comes. All right, well, thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.